Hey YouTube, Allie here. Today I'll be showing you how to get this super cute box braid look. It's great for beginners because you don't need a lighter, you don't need to dip your ends in water, and you don't even have to taper your hair. I'll show you an easy way to divide your weave to make sure it's all the same width. And I'll also show you how I decorate it to make it look a little cuter. This style is even possible if you have long hair. My hair is like this close to bra strap, but thanks to shrinkage, I was able to achieve this look, and I never thought I could thank shrinkage for anything. If you would like to see how to achieve this look, then keep on watching. These are my favorite products that I use for everything, and here are some tools that you will be needing, as well as 3 packs of hair. Start by cutting your weave in half and setting one section aside. I shake this section out to make it all level, and then I split this in half. And then I split those sections in half again, so one pack will be 8 braids. I've had this hairstyle in for 3 weeks now. And here I'm just showing you how to safely remove your rubber band so you're not pulling or ripping your hair out. I'm obsessed with my hair scissors, so I always check for split ends and single strand knots. I usually wait until I take down all my braids, but I kind of cheated here. First I apply my leave-in conditioner, and then I apply my Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie. And I finger detangle for as much as I can before I get my denim brush. And here I'm just showing you how long my hair is compared to the braid. I add coconut oil to my ends and I work that up. And I add a little bit of Eco Styler on my roots. I always grab 2 rubber bands to make sure it's nice and, not too thin on my hair. And I wrap my rubber bands no more than 3 times around. I love these ponytails. Make sure your weave is even at the bottom before you start braiding and hook it around your rubber band. And I braid for about an inch before I split my natural hair with the weave. This is a key step for me. I'm not sure if everyone does it, but I feel like they should. I sort of do a finger coil with my hair, or I tuck and roll it within the weave so it's an added protection. And it really reduces frizz. Constantly looking to see where my natural hair is so that I don't cut it off. And I use 2 rubber bands to tie up the end of the braid. And I make sure that this braid is level with the other one. And here you can see where my hair stops. And because I know it's very far, I'm just using my craft scissors. But if your hair is long, you should probably use hair scissors. And I check for damages just in case. And here I'm not too happy with how big the pom-pom thing of the braid is, so I add another rubber band to the middle and I just pull that down to tame it a little bit. So I'm going to show you this step one more time. First, you safely remove the rubber band, well, if you're redoing your braids. And then I check for my split ends and single strand knots. And I dust my hair if needed. Spray with water and apply your leave-in conditioner followed by your hair cream. And finger detangle before you detangle with your brush. And I add coconut oil to my ends and work that up. Shout out to shrinkage. Apply apply a little bit of Ecos to your roots and brush that down, followed by 2 rubber bands that you wrap around your hair no more than 3 times. The struggle was so real trying to pin back these braids. So make sure your hair is level at the bottom and hook it around your rubber band. Braid about 1 inch down before you split your natural hair with the weave. And you may need to borrow hair from another section if it's too small. Then you tuck and roll your natural hair inside of the weave, or finger coil it, whatever gets it in there. I just work my way down doing this as I braid because it's harder to try to do it all at once of the tucking and rolling of your hair. And I'm paying close attention to where my hair is in this braid. And because my hair was a little bit longer on this side out of the rubber band, I used my hair scissors. And with this whole style, I only cut off about like 1 centimeter from one section of my hair, so I did pretty good. And here I'm just putting on the gold clips. I already had this string because I make bracelets, but I decided to put it in my hair, and they sell it at Hobby Lobby for like 50 cents. So I measured this past my braid and I cut it, then I make sure it's all level before I add it back on, hooking it on my rubber band, and you just crisscross however you want it to look. And then I tie it in the front of the braid, and then in the back of the braid I double knot it. Now I'm going to show you how I do this like color block thing. And I just use Jamaican colors, but you can use whatever colors you want. So make sure the top of the string is facing downward parallel to your braid, and you actually wrap over the start of the string. And keep wrapping until you can't see any more of your braid, so there's no black underneath. Then you tie the top of the string to the bottom of the string and you cut that off. We'll be covering the yellow string, covering that over the 2 green strings, facing it parallel downward and wrapping until you don't see the string or the braid underneath. Then I just tie all those ends together before I cut off the excess string. And here I'm showing you if you have any imperfections, you can just hide it with a clip and nobody will notice. I always oil my hair after, and this is just a container I'm using, but these are the oils inside. And I love mixing random oils. I'm not really loyal to any oil. I kind of switch it up. And scalp massages are important. Then you're all done. Thanks for watching.